So last night we had a guest sensei come to our dojo, Sensei Dovidio from Londonderry, New Hampshire. One of the first sections of the class that he focused on was how he approaches kata and how he aims to use explosive movements throughout the kata, not just at key moments, but with every strike, make those moves matter. And the reason behind this is because in a combat situation, it's good to train our body to be faster, to make those strikes more intense, because if, God forbid, we got into combat, we would not be going slowly, we would not be punching slowly, we're going to have to move quickly. So representing that in the kata is important. So the first kata that we went through was Sei-Chin. I'll go through the first couple of moves how I typically do Sei-Chin, and then show the explosive movement option that Sensei Dovidio is encouraging us to explore and add to our kata, and add to every kata. So here's Sei-Chin, first couple moves. So here is what Sensei Dovidio was encouraging us to try. This is explosive movements. The idea is you do some pausing, you build up your energy, and then you release it all at once. And this starts with the opening as well. So I'm going to bow, I'm going to wait a moment, and then when I'm ready, I will open up more explosively. And then I'm going to pause at certain points, because it's important that when he was saying that when you strike, you pause at the apex of the strike long enough to do some energy transference, rather than just punching and pulling away really fast, because that doesn't release the energy that would typically be done if you held your strike out. So, explosive movements. Same couple of moves with Sei-Chin. And that was a little bit faster, but the crazy thing is, and I'll have to watch the video to see if there's really that much of a difference, but what I'm feeling in my body right now, whenever I do those strikes, and when I focus that energy, my muscles tense a lot more at the, I feel like at the right moments at the end of those strikes. And when I come in with the blocks, they're tensing nicely. And I feel like I'm doing much stronger strikes than what I was doing otherwise. So as opposed to this, I still feel like I'm have some amount of power behind them, but I think it's I'm using a little bit more of my hip and my whole body to throw the strikes when I'm going with a more intense explosive movement. This could cause my technique to suffer a bit, but I'm going to start playing with the explosive movements more and try to get a feel for the power behind it and the explosiveness behind it, and then try to rein my technique back in and maybe find a balance in between. So we'll see how that goes.